Hi all. Okay, so let's do just a little Perl. Let's start a new container. Okay, so we pulled the container. Now we need to run it with the IT switch. So we get a command prompt. Now we have our container Ubuntu command prompt. We'll do where is Perl. Okay, so Perl is installed. Root, user folder, bin folder, and then here's the Perl application. Let's do the version. So version 5, and then I have a folder of Perl scripts. We won't go through them all. I just wanted to give you an idea of how it works. So I'll right click and go open with Notepad. Okay, so this would be a simple Perl script. Let me clear the screen. To create a script, first I'm going to create a folder. So we're at the root level. I'm going to create a folder called Perl scripts. Then I'm going to CD into that folder. Since we started a new container, we're going to have to install a text editor. So we'll install VIM. To install VIM, first run apt-get update. Next, run apt-get install vim. Say yes. Okay. We'll clear the screen. We have Vim installed. We're in our Perl scripts folder. Now we'll create our first Perl script. I'm just going to go back here and copy the name. Make sure you get the PL too, the extension. So I'll go Vim, and then I'll right click, paste in the name. You can name them anything as long as you get the .pl at the end. Press enter. Now we have a blank piece of paper. We already have this first script open, so I'm just going to copy this. Just makes it a little easier. You don't have to type the whole thing in. Press I for insert mode. Now when you paste this in, sometimes these tills don't go away. So let's right click and paste in, and you can see down here the this line is commented out. So we got to come back here and backspace. Okay. If we want to, we can take out that one too, so it looks just like this file. Now to save the file, press escape, shift colon. We get the colon down here at the bottom. Write and quit. So write means save. Save the file, then quit Vim. Press enter. Okay. So now we have our first script, hello.pl. Now to run it, we type Perl O1, press tab key, file completion, file name completion, completed the file name, press enter to run the script. And here's our first script. Now it looks kind of awkward here because it did exactly what we wanted it to. It printed hello world, but it didn't move down. It didn't do a carriage return. So it printed the prompt right after hello world. That's kind of odd. Okay. So number 2 is the same as number 1, except we put a carriage return here. It goes down to the next line. So first, let's copy the name here. So we go Vim, right click, there's the name of the file, press enter, come over here and copy this script, press I for insert mode, right click, paste the script in. Now we have to take out the comments. Okay. Press escape, shift colon, get a colon down here, right quit, press enter. Okay. Let's clear the screen so you can see what's going on here better. Type in Perl O2. Press tab to complete the file name. Press enter, and it runs the script and then does a carriage return. It does the carriage return because of this line here. Print, and the \n is a carriage return. So I don't want to turn this into a Perl course. I just wanted to give you a general idea of where we were heading with all the previous examples. You know, making folders, installing items, things like that. But just to give you a general idea of what's going on here, the main line we're looking at here is this one here. This just means print hello world to the screen. Whatever is between the quotes will get printed to the screen. That's where we get this line here. And then the line ends with a semicolon. This first line, it's kind of computer gibberish, but it just says this is a Perl script. Okay, and at this point, that's all you really need to know. It's just every Perl script starts with this line. And then this would be a carriage return, similar to pressing the enter key to move down a line. So it just says print to the screen a \n. That backslash is an escape character. Instead of actually printing the letter N, it says, okay, I'm doing something different here. I'm using an escape character and I want to do a new line. And enclose it in quotes so it will print to the screen, and the line with a semicolon. In general, in most programming things, not all, but most, they say, as a standard saying, as a standard rule, they say all lines end in a semicolon. But that's not always true, especially with the newer languages. And you can see even this line doesn't end with a semicolon. But in general, all lines end with a semicolon. That's a standard thing to understand. Okay, so let's do number 3. Go VIM, paste in the file name, press enter. Then we'll come back here, right click and go open with Notepad. Okay, so here you can see we're just printing hello world twice. Once here and once here. So this prints, moves down a line, then this prints, and then move down a line, so we get the command prompt on a separate line. So I'll copy this. Okay, then press I for insert mode. You see, I'm going to press the enter key and then arrow back up, right click. Okay, so that took out the lines here. For some reason, it's still putting in the comments, the pound signs. That's kind of odd. Okay, press escape, colon, right quit, type Perl 03, press tab to complete the file name, press enter to run the script. And you can see now we have our third script. The first \n, move down from here to here. Second \n, move from here down to here, so the command prompt would print on its own line. Let's do number 4. VIM 04, press enter, right click, open with Notepad. And then you see this line is a special line. Okay, it starts with this guy here. This line is a comment. It also starts with just the pound sign. A comment is like notes to yourself, what you did in this program. This line won't execute, but let's say you have a complicated program and you just need to put notes inside of the code so you can remind yourself of what you did. So that's the purpose of a comment. I just wanted to show you this in case you're flipping through Perl scripts on the web and there might be a lot of lines that are just comments. They're not actually part of the code. So sometimes there's so many comments it's hard to actually see where the code is because they fill it up with a lot of comments. Okay, so press I for insert mode, right click. Now we have to go in and take out these pound signs. That would be real tricky for a big script. Okay, so that pound sign we want because this is a comment. So escape to get out of insert mode, shift colon, right quit, and then we go Perl. You got 04. So you can see here it prints hello world, this over here, but it didn't print this line. It didn't print out the comment. Okay, here we'll do it like this. It might be a little easier to see what's going on. So it printed out hello world, but it didn't print the comment. Okay, so I think we'll end with that one. I'll upload all of these scripts to that folder so you'll be able to download them. It's basically the scripts I've used in other courses I've taught.